Hey, good morning, folks. Mike here from Long Island Shaving. Welcome to the Shave Den. Thanks for joining me this morning for today's shave. It's another great fall release, this time from Hoffmans Shaving. This is one of my absolute favorite fragrances to use around this time of the year. Absolutely love the scent notes of this, and Robert from Hoffmans can attest to it. I've told him many times this one was a winner, along with Great Reset, Merlin, and a lot of the classic favorites from Hoffmans. So today we're going to be shaving with the Jersey Devil. Man, this is such an amazing fragrance. Even from buying this back in October of 2022, man, that Egyptian musk in this is phenomenal, along with the lavender, amber. It's got a lot of great scent notes. I'll get into that in a second. But total banger. First time breaking it out around this time of the year. Kind of like it once it starts getting cooler. And I also have the matching EDP, which I'm going to be applying after this shave. Do have the matching splash, so we'll be using that today. Still got quite a bit there, so ready for that. And as far as razor is concerned, I'm going to break out the Tedalus Velocity 1. So I'm going to be shaving with the Velocity 1 today in all its glory. It doesn't, as always, I mentioned on this channel, doesn't always just sit back there. I do shave with it quite often. But, you know, like to break it out and get into rotation once in a while on the channel. So we'll be shaving today with the Velocity 1. Definitely got about 3 days worth of beard growth here to get through. So that's that. As far as razor, I'm going to use a second use Tatara blade. Tatara blade, I'm sorry. So I do have the Tatara blades as well. But I have not tried this. I actually tried this recently in the Tatara Masamune Nadachi yesterday, and I had a great shave with it. So today is going to be the second use with the Velocity 1. So let's go ahead and load the razor, screw that off, and get ready for today's shave. Hope you guys are doing well. Looking forward to starting off the weekend right. Got a ball game in a little bit that I'm heading out for, and getting ready for another weekend of NFL football. So we'll see how that all plays out this week. All right, got the Tatara blade loaded in the Velocity 1. There's the reveal. Absolutely love the machining and finish on the Velocity 1. It's definitely a classy razor for sure. Happy to have it in the shave den. It's a great shaver, very efficient. Love the way it shaves. So let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and whip up a lather. I'll keep you guys here. If you want to fast forward, you can. I'm going to show you guys how I do it. So I'm just going to scoop out a little amount here. That's about all I scoop out here with my stainless steel scooper. I am a bowl latherer. Don't really like tub lathering. That's just me. I prefer lathering from a bowl. But you guys do you. You do what's best for you. So what I do is I normally, by the way, I'm using my Captain's Choice bowl, so I'm just basically mashing it on the bottom of said bowl. And this is how I do it. So basically mash it up smoothly on the bottom just like so. And then go ahead, which I have not been doing lately. I'm picking my brushes at the last minute. So what brush am I going to go with today? Something that matches. Maybe we'll use this one here from Bobby Moffett from Sawdust Creations. Kind of like the black and green. I think it goes pretty well with the label. So we'll use that brush today. Go ahead and add water from the sprayer. I usually, again, mash it on the bottom and I spray about 20 sprays. About 20 sprays, let it finish. All right, it's almost finished. There we go. So that's done. And then basically go ahead and take a dry brush and then start building that lather in the bowl. That's how I do it. I don't soak the brush. I don't add soap to the brush at all. I don't wet the brush. I just kind of, obviously because you're spraying water in the bowl there, so it's adding water as needed. But I have found this method to work very well with me. We're building up a really nice consistency with most bases. But even from this being from a set that I picked up back in 2022, the scent strength on it is very strong. I would say it's a good, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's like a solid 8. But man, that Egyptian muskiness is absolutely fantastic. So I'll go through the scent notes as I'm preparing this lather. So the scent notes of the Jersey Devil is tonka bean, vanilla, sage, black myrrh, lavender, amber, and Egyptian musk. I did check the website. I know this has been around for a while. Robert does have the bar soaps available. Looks like the Aftershave Splash is available. So if you want to pick up, it's a great fragrance, guys. Even if you have another soap and the soap is not available right now at the moment. I think there is some beard oil is there and EDP, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check it out. But for those of you that do have the Jersey Devil, you guys know how good it is. And Robert knows it's one of my absolute favorites from him. And I really enjoy it to this day, and especially around this time of the year in the fall. It's a great fall fragrance. Build up a really nice base there. So there you go. So we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and wet the face and get right into today's shave. I'm also, as you guys know, I had mentioned that I picked up a DJI microphone. So I was wearing it on my chest, but I found, it's spraying like what I do with the sprayer. I didn't want to get water on the mic, so I have the mic literally right on top of my phone on the mount. So it's directly in front of me. So hopefully audio is still the same. So I plan on maybe using that method as opposed to just wearing it here, which I think you'll get some... you'll pick up some, some distortion, maybe if it rubbing on my clothes. So I think it's better just mounted in front of me like that, just like a regular microphone. All right, let's go ahead. Get ready for this first pass. Going to do 2 quick passes today. Looking forward to breaking out the Velocity 1. I have not used that razor in a little bit, so it's been a minute. A lot of razors in the den to get through. Build up a nice lather, get ready for this first pass. I got about 20 minutes before I got to get out of here. Definitely don't want to eat the soap, that's for sure. But I do hope everyone is doing well. At the moment, I do not have any product coming in for review, so it's a little quiet right now, which is fine. So this way it gives me an opportunity to try to share with you guys some of the items I have already in the den, which is what my goal has been for a while. To try to get to a lot of these sets on the channel that I may not have shared with you guys that I've picked up a long time ago. And this fragrance being one of them. I don't think I've ever shaved or shared the Jersey Devil on this channel. So I believe I've done a review on Road Trip, The Great Reset. But I've been wanting to break out the Jersey Devil for the last few weeks. And there just has been a lot going on. So didn't get a chance to do so. All right. Let's get into the first pass. Line up the sideburns to get a haircut yesterday. So I got to find the sideburn where it ends, where he ended it. I'm going to keep it high. Should I? Where is it? All right, there we go. Lock it in right there. I've never used a Tatara blade in the Velocity 1. So that is a first. I have found, and I don't know if that's just me, just looking at it earlier before I started to shave, the Tatara blade seems to be a little thinner for some reason. It may be just my imagination, but it seemed like a thinner blade. But I could be wrong. I'm going to take a look at it later, compare it to some of the other blades I use. But it's a very sharp blade, and it does a really nice job. It is smooth, efficient. This razor, to begin with, offers a very efficient, smooth shave. I've never had a bad shave with the Velocity one. That's why I ended up buying it, because when I had this razor initially as part of the pass around, I loved the way it shaved so much, I decided to buy it. So, and I felt it would be a good centerpiece to stick in the den, which has been there. So you guys see it in every video. I'm honestly not certain if the Velocity one is available or it's in stock at the moment. I remember checking a few months back and it wasn't yet, so. I know batches are made throughout the year and they sell pretty quickly. But for those of you that do have the Velocity one, you know how great of a shaver it is. It is a stainless steel razor, so it's got some pretty nice weight to it, which I don't mind. Although I do like titanium as of late, but this razor in its weight I think is perfect, being solid stainless steel, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful looking razor. For those of you who have never seen it before, I'm sure you've seen it on the website, but that's it in all its glory. And yes, very expensive, but it is very well machined. The attention to detail in this handle and the way the machining is done on this is phenomenal. I really love the way it looks, and especially with that stand, which that stand alone weighs about 20 pounds. You throw that at somebody, you're hurting them. All right, let's go ahead with the face for pass number 2. Planning on watching my Giants. Hopefully it won't be as painful as last week's loss at the last minute where we got beat in the fourth quarter. Just when you think your team may be turning the corner, you have a devastating loss the way that was. That was an embarrassment for sure. But there's a chance for redemption this week, so we'll see. We still got the rest of the season, so there's still some time. Congrats to those of you that are Toronto Blue Jay fans. You guys won the first game of the World Series yesterday, so as painful as it was to watch it as a Yankee fan, I did watch it, and I mean, the Blue Jays won, what was it, 11-2? I mean, that's impressive against a really good Dodgers team, but it's the best of 7. We'll see how it all plays out. Man, I love this fragrance. It is that good. I hope, I don't know, I may reach out to Robert to see if this is going to make a comeback in the soap. I'm sure it will. I'm sure he's able to still source the fragrance oils, but he has a lot of new Halloween fall releases currently on the website that's available that you guys can pick up, and which is also available at a lot of your favorite retailers. Like Hoffman has all the 4, I think there's 4 separate releases from Hoffman's this year. I was thinking about picking up the Evil Pumpkin 2. It's one that I was considering myself. I'm a sucker for a good pumpkin fragrance. I'm about to place an order as soon as Hollows from Barrister and Man arrives. I've been bothering Jason about that for a while as far as when he's getting it in. I do know that Hollows, from what I hear, is on its way. It's already shipped. Just a matter of any day now, and I'm going to pick that up, and I may add in a Hoffman's seasonal release, the Evil Pumpkin 2. It's kind of what I'm leaning to. And then there's one about the, I forgot has a golf course on it. I forgot the name of that. But remember, I love the label. I know Carlos has that one. Man, that's close. Yeah, so basically, I guess it's like a shaving chat, right? But man, that Egyptian musk in this, it really is very nice. I love that fragrance. And you definitely pick up the lavender and the black myrrh and the amber. I mean, it's got a lot of great scent notes. That sage really pops at the top. Pops at the top. I'm rhyming now. I was going to get the shave in yesterday, but you guys know how that goes. I was going to shave early Friday morning, do this video, and then got a little crazy with work. And the rest of the day was history. Usually when that happens is I hold off until the next morning, which in this case is Saturday morning. So try to get a video out, whether it's a review or just kind of doing a shave of the day, at least once a week. Time frames that I'm able to do it is Fridays and Mondays and the weekends. So that's typically when I record. And then just spend about 15-20 minutes editing, because I already have a template I use. Also had some requests to go back to my original theme intro song, which I could do that. I just found another one I thought was pretty cool, and I had one person that requested the old one come back. So for this video, it came back. But if you guys like the old one or the newer one that I did recently, let me know. Perhaps I'll switch it up every so often. All right, I think I'm good. Got 2 really quick passes. Really close. Really nice post-shave feel. And it's time for the master. What am I saying? I can't even speak right now. Anyway, it's time for the EDP, not for the EP. I can't speak. It's the aftershave splash. Let's give it a good shake. It's too early. I haven't had my morning coffee yet. The star of the show, the aftershave splash. There we go. Apply a nice generous amount there in the hand. Best part of the shave. For those of you that just buy soaps, I think it was mentioned in today's TRC Live. It is true. I don't know how anyone does it. I used to have a friend of mine that only bought the soaps and did not buy the splashes, and then realized after some time that the experience of having an aftershave splash is very enjoyable, and it allows that fragrance that you enjoyed while you're shaved to project and kind of linger on for the rest of the day. But man, the star of this show on the Jersey Devil is that Egyptian musk. It is, I love the Egyptian musk in this, and it plays so very well with that amber and lavender and myrrh and sage and the sweetness of the vanilla at the top with that tonka bean. So it kind of just went through the set notes in reverse, but it is absolutely phenomenal, very well done, and this is something that I would wish Robert from Hoffmans keeps on the regular and keep this in stock at all times. It's that good. So I will leave a link in the description to what is available, which is the aftershave splash and a few of the items, the bar soap, that you guys can, if you choose to do so, experience this fragrance. And I'll try to find out if the soap is going to make a comeback and when, and I'll let you guys know. But with that, thank you very much for joining me in the Shave Den, and until next time, I'll see you guys next time in the Shave Den. Take care now. Bye-bye.